Hello and welcome back to another edition of Grimclaw's Reviews. And as you can see, I've been messing around with these little banners, trying to get some more subscribers. This right here, this face that you see, if you do a search on YouTube, that is the face of the Grim Legion or Grimclaw's Reviews. That shows up in all my videos, and that's the emblem you'll see. And of course, please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. Sharing to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, um, Reddit, any other place you can think to share to really, really helps. I have my 4,000 hours of watch time. I'm just trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark so we can start doing live streams together. And I think that'll be very interesting. Even if you take my videos and mute them and shove them in the corner, that watch time helps. Or if you just go through my videos and give them a thumbs up, or actually watch them because they do provide some content, and I pride myself on my content. I've been getting better and better. I took a 10-year hiatus from YouTube as I used to do this for a living, and I took a 10-year hiatus to get my medical degrees, and now I'm back. Um, I would like to implore you that if you do like my channel, please go to my channel and read the About section, because this isn't just about me trying to make profits off this. Everything that's made from this YouTube endeavor or career goes into my stock portfolio, and I then buy ETFs and cryptocurrency and on the rise stocks. And I've put about $900 of YouTube money in there, and right now it's about 1,500. And all that money will eventually go back into YouTube. Like, I just bought a new green screen, and I bought a new set of headphones, and I bought a new tripod. And next up will be a new camera. But make sure you stay tuned, because I do have 2 game reviews coming up. Um, Almost 50 puzzle reviews coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a series on that or what. I also have a couple more Hearthstone vids coming up, as well as a couple product reviews, especially on some headphones. You're really going to want to see the product review on those. So for this episode, I've gone ahead and I've bought every pack that you can buy from the beginning of the game to now. As you can see, all the way from the beginning, every single type of pack you can buy. And it's basically just a little experiment to see how far we've come in Hearthstone. So without much further ado, to make this too long, let's start at the bottom. Let's open our classic packs. And it looks like I'm going to be in the way a little bit. So let me just move this down here. Whoops. I'm just trying to, there we go, shrink myself a little bit. Cult Master, Power of the Wild, Trail, and what's my rare? Cold Light Seer. I hope the audio is good for you guys. I'm wearing my backup headphones. I have 2 pairs of backup headphones. One without a mic. As you can see, I'm on a Nubia Red Magic 5S. I mean, I can bring this all the way up to 144 hertz. But I don't need it that high because only a few games support it. Has macro buttons, shoulder buttons. I can block calls, messages. I can hook up controllers, um, docking stations, lock touches, stuff like that. So this phone can literally play anything. Um, So there's our first pack opened. Let's cross our fingers for some good luck. Another reason I'm doing this is because I miss Wild and I want to play some Wild, and well, I need some Wild cards because I took that 10-year hiatus off. Not just from YouTube. I mean, I did play Hearthstone in that time. I just wasn't buying as much cards because I wasn't playing as much. So that's what we got over classic packs. Honestly, I don't even know the names of a lot of these packs. So it's been so long. We're just going to see what we get. Get our first epic. Alright, so this is Goblins vs. Gnomes, piloted Sky Shredder. It's pretty crazy to see the piloted Sky Golem. Sorry, not Shredder. Piloted Sky Golem was an epic back in its day, a 6/4 mech that drops a 4-cost minion on a death rattle. I mean, that's so weak compared to the cards that we have now. Alright, let's go to our second pack of it. Clockwork Gnome. Illuminator. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. Cobra Shot. Whirling Zip-O-Matic. Iron Sensei. Well, we're getting some achievements done. That's good. Next, we have whatever packs these are. I'm sorry, I'm not up to date on all the names of them. Well, that looks like a crap card. Convert. Put a copy of an enemy minion into your hand. Well, that would be good nowadays. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain charge. I miss charge. So this is obviously TVT. I can tell just by the artwork and the mechanics. Alright. Yeah, and the Inspire effect. Oh, golden common. Medieval times. Now, one thing, like I said, part of this is just a little experiment to see where we've come from packs from the beginning of the game to where we've come from packs nowadays in the game, and just the power creep and, you know, the stuff that you can buy or will buy. I already have all of Dark Moon Fair. I'm missing like 1 or 2 legendaries, I think, and a couple epics, but for the most part, I have both of the special coins and all that. And so, missing Wild, and actually a big inspiration of this, and I should give him a shout out. I'm gonna get his name wrong, but let me take my. I'm actually watching him on the TV right now. Let me just take these down. Mark McNiz. I can't tell because his. Let me see. Let me take him off mute. You guys will. I'm sure you know his name. He's the combo guy. He puts the combos together, and he's always got fascinating combos. And he really made me miss Wild quite a lot, and so that's a big reason I'm doing this. Plus, just like I said, as a fun little experiment. So this looks like Old Gods, I'm guessing. Thing from Below. Alright guys, I really need some Grim Claws. Some claws crossed on both hands, because I need some legendaries from these, um, excuse me, I don't know why it's going through. I have calls blocked. Decline. I apologize for that. As you can see, if I pull this out, I have calls blocked. I'm not sure why that went through, but yeah, apologies on my end. But yeah, please cross those claws, because I'd really like some legendaries from these older sets. Also, if you're wondering why my card backs are coming up different every single time, is because I have it on the random setting. I generally have a card back that I use. Generally, I use the what's it, the Hakar one, where every time you meet somebody else in a game with that, then you get that. It's kind of like a viral type of thing. But my favorite is, I'll show you after I'm done, but I put it on random just for fun. Shits and giggles. Alright, this looks like Boomsday maybe? Okay, we got a legendary. Kroll the Unshackled. If your deck has no duplicates, summon all demons from your hand. Okay. Oh, this is the Jade. This is the Jade era. I remember this all too well. I did not like this expansion. Jade was just not my favorite thing. Man, I'm really wishing I could use some of these cards today. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if, like, I know we have devolving missiles, but wouldn't it be awesome in the new Shaman meta to have Revolve, Mutate, Evolve, and Devolve? So you could do all sorts of things to their minions and your minions. Because right now, the only way you have to devolve their minions is devolving missiles. And that can only hit up to 3 people unless you have like a double cast. But yeah, that would be great in today's meta. That would be awesome. Alright, we got 7 packs of whatever this is. I'm not sure why I got 7 of this, but this looks like Ngoro, or correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down there. Okay. If it is Ngoro, I could use some quests bad. I don't have a single quest. Never got one. Alright. I don't want to hit these pity timers, so come on. Let's cross these claws. Ultrasaur looks kind of like a waste of a card. Feeding time. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Summon 3 1/1 Pterodaxes. Rockpool Hunter. So was Ngoro. Alright. Come on, legendary. Volcanosaur, Battlecry, adapt, then adapt. I tell you what, I'm going to be having some fun in Wild tonight. And the sad thing is, a lot of stuff rotates out in March. and so have even more wild cards. It's another reason I did this, an experiment, some inspiration by Mark, the combo guy. Um, he's been a big inspiration on just wanting to play wild again, and with a lot of stuff rotating out in March, I'll have a lot more wild cards to play with. My personal goal is to get number one legend in wild and standard. So if you ever see me achieve that, then you know I've done it. I will be joining a lot of upcoming tournaments this season. I'd like to make it into Masters series, and from there, eventually Grandmasters. And I know these cards aren't going to help with that, but if there's any wild format tournaments, I really think they should do an even split. I think they should do a standard Grandmaster tournament and a wild Grandmaster tournament and run them simultaneously. You know, one weekend you do Grandmasters standard, one weekend you do wild Grandmasters. And that would appeal to people that play both aspects of the game. I think that would be really great for the game. And I would definitely take part in both of the I would definitely take part in both of the sides of the tournament, the wild and the standard. Right now, I'm going to focus on standard because, like I said, my goal is to get in the Masters and then the Grand Masters and make a career out of it. And like I said, any money that's made from the YouTube channel or my Hearthstone career will go into the stock portfolio, and any money that's made, which just keeps going up and up and up because of Bitcoin and stuff, and I'm a savvy investor. Um, so all the money that's made from my Hearthstone career or from the YouTube channel goes into that, and that goes and makes money and then goes back into the channel. And like I said, I implore you to go to my channel, read my about description, and you'll really understand at that point what I'm trying to do for the community. So these look like Knights of the Frozen Throne. I didn't buy a lot of these when they first came out, so that's why I bought 7. But yeah, we're getting screwed on the epics and legendaries here, so make sure you all guys got your claws crossed. Wait a minute. Your opponent's spells cost 1 more. Isn't that the exact same card we have? No, she costs 2. Yeah, she only costs 2 and does the same exact thing. Definitely power creeping. We don't have to do all these in order. Let's do some of the newer ones. Let's get these Dark Moon Fair ones out of the way. Just because to break up the monotony a little bit, and we've all seen these cards and redundancy over and over again. Plus I have them all except for, like I said, like 2 legendaries. I'm just worried about, I got 1 legendary so far. I don't know where I am at the pity timer. I'd rather open a wild legendary because I have a lot fewer of those than I would one of the two legendaries I'm missing from the new pack, because I can always craft those if I need to. Let's just do these two Skull and Mance and get them out of the way. Cult Neophyte, that's what I was, yeah. Same exact card, 1 mana less, same stat line, it does the same thing. Talk about power creep. Alright, so here's Skull and Mance done. Gibberling, Carrion Studies, One Maker. Alright, guys, I really need some prayers. I really need some claws crossed. I really need some Legion support. Let's go, Grim Legion. Let's get these epics. Let's get these legendaries. Let's get these golden legendaries so I can disenchant them and craft what I need to. Alright, I'm going to go back down here and let's try whatever this is. Give your minions death rattle, summon a random basic totem. Ace. These old packs do not give out legendaries or epics. They are very, very stingy. Holy moly. Alright, let's finish with the Frozen Thrones here. We do have an epic, so that's good. Abdominal Bowman, Death Rattle. Summon a friendly beast that died this game. Yeah. Let's move up to whatever this is. Dragon Roar. Add 2 random dragons to your hand. Baited Arrow. I'm trying to think where standard stops. So standard is going to stop, I think, here. And the rest of these should be wild. So we got quite a bit of these ones. I think this is Witchwood. Yeah. Doesn't look like the luck's coming through. Oh, just as I said something. The Glass Knight, Divine Shield. Whenever you restore health, gain Divine Shield. That, I'm going to say right now, is a pretty shitty legendary. That is basically a goody 2 shields without the spell burst. Whenever you restore health, gain Divine Shield. So, it's a little bit better than a goody 2 shields. It's in wild. Oh, look, we got an epic coming up too. Ratcatcher Rush. Destroy a friendly minion and gain its attack and health. That's basically like a one-sided, what is it, Void Terror? That you plunk down in the middle of 2 or 1 minions and it eats their stats and becomes bigger. All in all, even if I don't get the legendaries I want or the epics I want, Um, it's still nice to have all these wild cards to play with. Um, it's gonna make my wild experience a lot more fun. And like I said, one day I hope to be Legend 1 in Wild and Standard. I'll be concentrating on Standard more, obviously, because that's what Hearthstone concentrates on, and I want to get into Masters and then Grandmasters and make a living out of it. But hey, if they start opening up wild competitions and they do a wild grandmasters, which I think would be phenomenal for the game. There's so many people out there that still enjoy wild. Um, that I really think it would be great for the game to have a standard grandmaster and a wild grandmaster. See now this right here, this Witchwood Apple for the Druid, add 3/2/2 treants to your hand. That would be great in the token decks right now. You know, the Glowfly Swarm decks where you give them tree enforcements and pump them up. Fourth turn kill, you know, because we know how balanced that is. A lot of hunting mastiffs. Start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your hero. Yeah, I could have done with a better rare than that. Alright, come on, legendaries. Let's switch back up to Knights of the Frozen Throne. Okay, so this basically is a one-time use of Blood of Cthulhu, not Cthulhu, or Blood of Goon, the 9/9. I believe it's the 9/9 taunt that at the end of every one of your turns it pulls out a 5/5 copy of a minion in your deck. Honestly, I was hoping for a bit more excitement than this. A few more epics, legendaries. I mean, come on. You can see the time and effort I put. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's our third legendary. Battlecry. Summon 2/0/1 frozen champions. Okay. Another dragon to add to my collection, but I see in no way how that's helpful. There's so many ways to move big bodies these days, and I get 2/0/1s with it. What am I supposed to do with those? I know I can pump them up a little bit, but that's a mage card. At least I have some goldens to get rid of. Battlecry, draw a divine shield minion from your deck. The achievements are coming out of the way. Destroy any frozen minion damaged by this. Wouldn't I love that to have that in today's meta? And that last one. Can you imagine having that on a Dark Moon Tonk? Throw your Tonk out and just boop, trigger its death rattle. Bring it back with the jewel, trigger its death rattle again. Okay, this looks like the last of the Knights of the Frozen Throne. Did anyone else see that? I know you can all see. Did anyone else just see that pack disappear? Hello? Sorry for my hand being in front of the camera. There we go. I don't know what that was all about, but give a friendly minion immune this turn. So that could cause problems with Hysteria. Alright, let's go up and I don't want legendaries from that. Let's go to there. We're at 3 legendaries so far out of 50 packs. So what is going on with this? Are you guys seeing this? Again, I apologize for my finger in front of the camera. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Is anyone else seeing these packs just disappear? Okay, I don't know what's going on. We got a little bit of lag going on. Okay, we're getting into standard now. Yeah, at least it was a golden. At the very least, they'll get some dust out of this and craft some older cards that I want for duels or tavern brawls. Let's see, let's go down the line. Let's do these. Seems like I'm having some lag issues here, so I don't know, I'm just backing up closer to the router, seeing if that helps. There we go. Taunt, Battlecry, add a random shot. That would have been awesome. Deal 2 damage to a minion, overload 1, zap. Okay, I think this is the last of Witchwood. And as with Witchwood would be, very disappointing last pack. Alright. I really don't want legendaries from there. Shit. Let's just keep going from the bottom up. If you have 10 mana crystals, your spells have lifesteal this turn. Yeah, this is definitely... I'm glad I did this experiment. It shows the power creep. It shows just how far the game has come, the different design aspects, the way they design cards today as they did back then, the different changes in keywords from like charge to rush, because charge was so problematic. And it's a lot of fun, and it's going to add a lot of fun to Wild as well, and some dust. I wish the randomized card background would randomize it to the set that I'm opening. That would be more helpful. Alright, guys, cross those claws again. We need another legendary. Not in that one. Let me chance this and hope that the legendary doesn't come from here. I'd kind of like to get these out of the way without getting a legendary from. Because like I said, there's only one or two that I'm missing, and I really don't need them. So I'm going to chance this and hope that I don't pull a legendary. Fuck. Okay, so I got my fourth legendary, but it's out of Dark Moon. Damn it. Yeah, that was one of the two I was missing. Didn't really need it, but crap. Four legendaries, 50 packs so far. Not too bad. I really got nothing to lose opening the last two of these Dark Moon packs now. Nice to see some epics. Sometimes I swear the epics are harder to get than the legendaries. And we'll just keep going down. So what is that? 4 or 5 legendaries out of 53 packs so far. This must be Ashes of Outland. Makes me sad that a lot of this stuff is rotating in March, and there'll be another bundle to buy, another $80 expense on the mega bundle, another $40 expense on the mini bundle. It's 120 right there, plus the rewards track $20 and the battle pass and all that. Another $200 spent on the game. Okay, these lag issues are really. I know I keep making myself far away from the camera, but I'm trying to get closer to the routers. 30 tricks. Yeah, I have all these. Here's an epic. Shattered Rumble. If you cast a spell last turn, deal 2 damage. Oh, that could actually go good in my Shaman deck. Draw a minion if you have at least cards in hand that cost 5 less. Yeah, that could help in a Warlock deck. For sure. Get lucky with my Demon Warlock deck or my Disruption deck. The one card I really want, actually I need two of them, is not one that I can get unless I do the adventure. It's the I know it's not the greatest card and people are going to wonder why I want it, but it's for a specific deck. It's the I think it's a 3/1 for 3 or something like that, but it corrupts a card in their hand and they have one turn to play it or it disappears. I need two of those very badly for a deck I'm building. Chaos Gazer. Alright, we got another epic. Oh, sticky finger. Alright, guys, we're going back down. We got 2, 4, 5 packs to open. We can open one more. That'll be 6 legendaries and 53 packs. I think that'll be pretty good. So cross those claws. Got mine crossed right here. If the packs would stop disappearing. There we go. Come on. Oh, we got an epic. Whenever you draw a beast, give it +2/+2. Your next hero power this turn costs 0. Now that's power creep if I've seen some power creep, because Tour Guide's a 1/1 for 1. It does the exact same thing. Come on, legendary. Alright, come on. Keep those claws crossed, everybody. Let's see if we can do it. 6 legendaries out of 53 packs. Well, that was one of the least impressive packs I've ever opened. Down to our last 2 packs. Come on, legendary. Mm. Alright, guys. Last pack. Here we go. We'll do the little circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get the Alistrazi luck. And it didn't help. And we ended on a very lackluster pack. But all in all, I still think it was a good little experiment. It's going to help me out with Wild. Like I have said many times, my goal is to reach #1 legend in Wild and um, Standard. Focusing on Standard first. I'd like to get into a lot of tournaments and get Masters first, and then eventually Grandmasters, and make a living at this. And like I said, if you go to my channel and read the About Me section, you'll understand this isn't about profits. Everything I make goes to the stock portfolio. The stock portfolio makes money, and then it comes back into here for better equipment and better content for you guys. And also helping out the community. When we can do live streams and we can start generating more money, there's a lot of goals. One of the goals is finding a homeless person on the streets right now that might be suffering because of COVID and getting them an apartment for a year, buying them a wardrobe, and giving them spending cash. and check in once a month, see how they're doing, see if they need anything, and just give them a chance at a new life. So let's see what I've done over here on my journal. Yeah, I've been slacking on my quest a little bit. Let's see, watch a friend in spectator mode. I don't have any on. I'm pretty close to some of these. What I get? These are all from collection. Oh, this one's got 7. Holy crap. I literally did not have much Witchwood cards, did I? Good reason for that, because Witchwood sucked. Oh, this one's got 9. I had even less Knights of the Frozen Throne. I might buy some more packs of those, honestly. Jeez, my Knights of the Frozen Throne collection is lacking, if I should say. See, I think that's it. Oh wait, no, I missed one. Boomsday. Wow, I didn't do good on Boomsday at all. Might have to buy a few more of those packs. How am I still missing collection? Oh, there's 1. 3 from Angura. Again, we got a little bit of lag here. Let me see if I can fix that by... Anytime. Anytime. There we go. So let's see. Oh, actually, I don't have the second coin yet. I'm about 300 points away from it, but I do have the first coin. And if we go into my collection, move myself back over here, and let's go to crafting. Let's see. Ooh, all of that got me 550 dust. Way to go, Blizzard. If there's anything I can say to Blizzard that I would really like to take to heart, it would be, please, for the love of God, lower the, wait, up the enchant value. How do I need to say this? Lower the disenchant value. No, okay. Double the disenchant value and half the enchant value. That way, you could... Basically, I want it... It would be nice if you could disenchant one legendary for another legendary. Does that seem not fair? Why should I have to disenchant a legendary for 400? Like, I need 4 legendaries just to get one more? Or even if it's 800, 2 legendaries for one? I mean, it's ridiculous. Why would I ever do that? It's just they really need to work on the crafting system. I think if they upped, doubled what you got for disenchanting and halved what you got for enchanting, then you could swap out one for ones, like epics for epics and this for that, and make a lot of, get the cards you actually want. You're paying a lot of money for this. I mean, I pay 200 some odd dollars every couple of months to provide content. Luckily, I don't do Hearthstone videos. I do video game reviews, I do product reviews, puzzles, and you name it, I do it. That's why it's Grimclaw's Reviews and not Grimclaw's Hearthstone. I do a lot of Hearthstone videos, yes, because I love Hearthstone, but they do need to make some changes. Anyways, with that said, please like and subscribe and share, and I'd very much appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have a great night. Grimclaws out.
Hello everybody, Grimclaws here, and this will be one long video, but I've filmed it in 2 parts, so you may notice me in a different location with my hair a little bit different. This is part 2 of the cost that it puts on a player to become a new wild player. So if you didn't start in 2014 and build up a collection, and you just now want to get into wild, or you had to take a break for some reason, this is basically what you can expect. And in the first one, we bought every pack from Wild, the $9.99 bundle, the $9.99 bundle, and opened them up. And now, as you can see, I have another 20 packs there. Now, in that first one, with Knights of the Frozen Throne and Witchwood and Kobolds and Cataholm, I actually got the $20 bundle. So calculate up all the previous expansions that are outside of standard times $9.99, and then for 3 of them, instead of doing $9.99, do $20. So we'll come to this conclusion at the end of the video. I'm going to do a third part on the math. I did open 3 packs as a bonus part of a video yesterday, so there's 3 packs missing, but as you can see, I have more wild packs to open. I actually bought the 2 packs this time, instead of buying them by the $9.99 or $20 or however it is. I bought the 2 wild packs. They came with 2 random legendaries each. One came with I think 20 packs, one came with 10 packs. And one was I believe $20 and the other one was $10. And altogether I had like 25 packs, I think. I'm trying to remember. I'm actually gonna make myself a little bit bigger here. Oh, let's do this just so we can see the amount of packs. Also, my introduction, I should have done that. My name is Grim Claus. You can call me Grim. My products don't have to be grim as long as the products are. My reviews don't have to be grim as long as the products are good. I mainly concentrate on the 3 P's, which is products, people, and puzzles. But I also do gaming reviews and video reviews, like on ASMR. So in the upcoming weeks, look for an electronic scooter review, a Bluetooth headphone review, a review on Elon Musk, and very in-depth um, very in-depth review of ASMR. And also look for the Forged in the Barrens gameplay / review, and this video, the cost of getting into Wild as a new Wild player. So, with that said, there's a lot coming down the pipeline. And if any of you guys would like to see me play Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Battlegrounds, Arena, Duels, or the new Mercenaries mode that's coming out, or even Diablo Immortal, which I'm signed up for the beta for, and I will be getting into that. Any of those you want to see me play, just write down in the comments. Please like and subscribe and share if you like the content. If you make it, through the whole video, I would really appreciate it. It helps me with my watch time. The like button helps the algorithm. Obviously, subscribing helps with the algorithm, and just sharing it to any social media account that you can think of, whether that be Reddit, Tumblr, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, 4chan, you name it, share it. That would be a huge help. Also, I'm in the process of building my Patreon, and I'll give you guys the link to that soon. So without further ado, let's open 20 more wild packs. Like I said, there was 2 bundles. They both came with 2 random legendary wilds. And one came, I think, with 10 packs, and one came with 20 packs. So I opened 7 packs when I first got them, and then I did 3 bonus packs for a video that I did yesterday. So I left 20 left. And let's start. Oh, we already got a legendary on our first one. Way to go.
Legendary!
Taunt lifesteal when you discard, add 2 copies to your hand. So discard Warlock. Let's call it a Seance. If you wonder why I keep pausing for a second, let me just double tap this. This is Harris the cat right here. Harris, you want to say hi? Yeah, let me get Harris as his cute little face. I'm trying to. There we go. That's Harris the cat. He's the motto for Grimclaws and Grimclaws reviews. So if you see me stop for a second, that's why. Actually, this banner, I would like to shrink it a little bit, but apparently I can't. So we're just going to put this right up here. Get it out of the way. So we got Ice Ranger, Spell Summoner. Add 2 Razor Petals to your hand that deal 1 damage. So you pay 2 mana for 1 damage, and it doesn't draw a card or summon an adventure or anything. That is a shitty card. Shrub Raider, Battlecry, summon a 2/2 Treant. That would have been good in today's Token Druid or old Token Druid online. And Galvanizer, reduce the cost of mechs in your hand by 1. That could be very helpful on a mech deck. So red worm mana. Discover a battle cry minion. There. So nothing special there. Divine Strength. Poison, Snap. Glacial Shard. What kind of sucks is that yesterday, during the 3 bonus packs I opened, which the video got corrupted on, it was actually a full deck by deck, because I make a lot of unique decks. I build them all myself. I think there's like 4 that I've copied off of Grandmasters for climbing. But like all the other 23 decks I've created myself. And I went through deck by deck and it showed them, explained them. And then at the end of that, I did 3 bonus pack openings for wild cards. And then that video got corrupted, so I actually have to reshoot it. So, let's get this. Hearthstone, Shadow Boxer. Give a random minion in your hand +2/+2. It'll actually go good in a wild hand buff hunter when things start to rotate from this current set. So we can do the math at the end of this video, actually. We'll go back to the screen and do it that way. I'm going to do a little mini review right now so I don't have to make another video about it because I've already made a vape review. Now this Vuse Alto is 50 milligrams. This blue e-cig device, which you can get on sale for 99 cents, and the pods are on sale for $6. So it's a very good deal. However, keep in mind that my running track right now is about 70-30. And what that means is about 70% of the $6 packs, refill packs I buy, work fine. And 30% of them, so 3 out of every 10, have either 1 or 2 broken pods in them. But honestly, the flavor is so smooth and so good that it's actually worth it to get a bunk pod every now and then. But get the 3.6 tobacco, not the golden leaf, not anything else. The 3.6 tobacco. It is the smoothest and best tasting tobacco flavor you've tasted. With the Alto, you want to get the 5 milligram, unless you want a lesser milligram, but just make sure it's the golden tobacco. So with Alto, yes, get golden tobacco. With blue, get regular tobacco. Plus me, you'll thank me in the future. So that's a little mini review on that. Let's continue on that. So I'm hoping to get a golden legendary because I actually need a Terran Gorfiend for a Death Rattle Demon Runner deck that I'm building in Standard. And I don't want to have to disenchant 4 legendaries just to make a Terran Gorfiend. So I'm hoping I can get a golden legendary. So nothing good there. Taunt, Death Rattles from a 6/9 Diamond taunt to your deck. That's pretty much a very crappy version of the new Frenzy card out that is a 7/6, and when the Frenzy hits off it turns into, or excuse me, it's like a 6/9, and when the Frenzy hits off it turns into like a 7/6 taunt, or the other way around. You know what I'm talking about. This is a very crappy version of that. That's pretty good. Battle Cry. This is just a worse version of the, I can't remember the name of it, from the Dark Moon Fair. You know, you can restore 4 health, or you can corrupt them to deal 4 damage. So you have more versatility with it. Summon a random 1 cost. Come on, we just need 1 golden legendary. And that would literally make my day. The ball, epic, mountain giant. The spells cost 1 less. That's pretty good. I wish I could use that in my elemental deck for my shaman in my tournament tonight, and my qualifiers coming up this weekend for the Master Tour Silver Moon, but this is all wild. 12's my lucky number, so let's hope. No such luck.
Rare.
11 is my ex-girlfriend's last lucky number, but she cheated on me. So let's not expect anything good out of this. Yeah, I don't think so. 10 is a number I just dislike. But there is a legendary in there.
Rare. Legendary.
High Priest of Color. Convert all but one of your hero's health into armor. So... Wait a minute. This is a Paladin card. Why would this not be a Priest card? So if you're at 30, you would have 29 armor and 1 health. If you're a priest, you could build that health back up. As a paladin, you can in certain ways through, what do you call it? The one everyone hates, that summons an 8/8 taunt, gives you 8 life and all of that. So there are ways to get it back. And I'm sure in WoW there's even more, but it feels like it should be a priest card. Give a minion +3 attack and divine shield. Yeah. So 9 is another super lucky number for me. But I just got a legendary, so I'm not expecting much. Each player equips a 2/3 weapon and gains 6 armor. Is that right? Mass Resurrection. The funny thing is they're giving you not just wild cards. This is supposed to be a wild bundle. But they're giving me standard cards too. I don't really appreciate that. If I'm going to pay for a wild bundle, I want all the cards to be wild. Because I want to get into wild because it's a fun mode to play. Control a frozen minion, gate 8 armor. That'd be crazy for a freeze mage in wild. Feral Gibberer. After this minion attacks, add a copy of it to your hand. That could be good in Face Hunter. I mean, it's obviously not as good as a Gibberling, Feral Gibberer, but having those extra 1/1s to plop down, on odd turns would be good. Get rid of the saber.
Golden common.
So there's a golden card I can disenchant. Alright, we got 6 left. Let me just move myself down a little bit because it's not letting me go. I've always hated that card. I remember when that came out. 5 is my luckiest number of all. Oh, I got an epic.
Golden epic.
Tip the scales, and it's golden. Oh, as much as I would love to keep that for wild, I think I may have to disenchant it because I need the Terran Gorefield more. It's gonna help me out in a lot of my qualifiers coming up. Everyone's banning Priest, so I don't even bring Priest anymore unless I'm using the the motto kitty is in the way. He's sitting on my vape. So, Tip the Scales is such a good card. It's such a good card to have in gold, and I would love to play Murloc Paladin with Underlight, Angling Rod, and what's the other one that gives you Murlocs +2/+2, or your minions, but nothing can stop us. And then they also have the other wordplay Murloc one. I forget what it's called, but that's in wild too. Which is Apprentice, Information,
Rare.
Mad Shot, Master Joester. Let's see. And we got 3 left. We'll just do the golden legendary. Sucks that I opened up. Add a random minion with 5 or more attack to your hand. That's actually kind of good. Psychologist.
Rare.
Helpless Hatching. 2 packs left.
Rare. Rare. Rare.
So that's it for the cards. So let's go back a screen. Put myself back up here. In the journal. Actually, I'll move myself over here for now. Down here. Try to find a way out of the place for you guys. So as you can see, my progression is only at 32%. And I've literally bought for Wild over the last couple of weeks. Oh, I'm sorry, that's progression. Collection, 39%. I'm not even halfway there. And I own every standard card there is. And so this is all just wild cards. Because I did take... I started in 2014 actually, but I took a break to get my medical degree and my automotive degree. And my Microsoft Office certifications. So I took a break for careers and stuff, but that's why it suffers. And trying to get into Wild now, which is a very fun mode, and I'd like to play it for you guys sometimes. It's just hard. It's very expensive. So let's go into collection. Let's see what we got. We got one here. Like 27 different Rakistan's Rumbles. We got 2 here. Boomsday. We got 1 here. Kobold. We got 1 here. Goro. We got 1 here. 2 gadgets in. 1 here, looks like the Grand Tournament. Collect 3 different Grand Tournament Mage cards. That's all I have is 3 Mage cards. 0 of their legendaries. Oh no, because that's going to go up. I'm missing all 20 Grand Tournament legendary cards. So that's that. As you can see, like Blackrock Mountain, I don't have any of. I have 1 card from it. Raiders of the Lost Cards. Collect 9 different League of Explorers cards. I bought these packs. Like, I don't understand how I can have 1 card when I bought the $9.99 bundle for every expansion that wasn't in standard. Like, something doesn't make sense here. One Night in Karazhan. Again, I have 4 of 9 cards. But yet, I bought a $9.99 bundle which comes with 7 packs. I don't understand. I'm getting seriously gypped off, or there's a bug. I'm not quite sure. Let's look at some of these other ones. That makes more sense, you know. Witchwood, I did buy the $20. That makes more sense. That obviously makes more sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. What's this? Wake up time. Collect 7 different Galakron's Awakening cards. Unless these are from adventures, then that would explain it. But honestly, I don't get it. I own all but one actually standard card. It's like Hayart Drizel or whatever his name is from Paladin. That if you do a certain thing, he gets like Rush, Divine Shield, Life Steal, and a bunch of other things. So let's go in and total this up to the shop. One thing I'd like to point out is you get the Malfurion bundle over here for $9.99, which comes with 5 Druid packs. If you scroll down, over here, you get just the Madame Azul hero for $12 with no packs. What's up with that? Why don't you get 5? Okay, that's Druid. That's Troll. So probably it's Priest. Why don't you get 5 Priest packs? And why is the price $9.99? It makes no sense. This portrait is not any better than this portrait. Alright, so these are all standard. I actually did buy... Wait, these are Hearthstone, 5 wild Hearthstone packs. At least one would be better. So you can buy wild there. At the same... I don't know why they have it in with the standard stuff. And of course you can get the classic. I don't play classic, but if that's something you guys want me to play, you know, put it down below in the comments. So, I spent... Okay, so Galakron's Adventure is a adventure, so that makes sense. What is this? Rise of Shadows. That would make sense. Which would nice one. The Journey to Ungura. That's an actual pack. I bought 7 packs. Why does it say I have like 1 or 4 cards from it? That makes absolutely no sense. You know what? Let's fix that. Let's buy pack, buy. Purchase complete. Couple bonus packs for you, buy. Alright. So, before we do the math, we'll count to 300 gold. So 300 gold added on to whatever we get. Let's go through this quickly.
Golden common.
Well, there's another gold one I can get rid of. I don't keep golden cards. I don't find the point of them. And I really wish they would let you disenchant the golden versions of the core cards. I know that the core cards and they're kind of on lend to you, but when you have a golden Silas and a regular Silas, why not be able to dust the golden version? Same with the primordial protectors on the rewards track. You gotta dust your regular ones before you get your golden ones, because you can't dust your golden ones. And it's like that. I have so many golden versions of a bunch of different cards that I can't disenchant, which is stupid because I have the duplicates of them in non-golden.
Rare.
Alright, so let's see if this fixes. Let's open this up. Let me get back over here. Collection's not 40%, so what's this one? Wake up. Galakrond's Awakening, 4 of 7, because I gotta finish the adventure. That's right. What was another one that was missing cards? This one. One Night in Karazhan cards. That's not an adventure, right? Am I missing something? How can I have 4 cards when I bought 7 packs? I should have at least 35 cards from One Night in Karazhan. And then this one, Raiders of the Lost Cards. Collect 9 different League of Explorers cards. Blackrock Mountain, I know, is an adventure. And Soldiers of Dark Dax Ramus, I know that's an adventure. So these are all classic. And these are all Fireside. So yeah. It's somewhat ridiculous. So let's do the total real quick. So I spent on the bundles, the wild bundles. That's $30 plus tax. Let's say $35. It was these bundles back when they had the $20 bundle and $10 bundle, so it's like $30. So I'm just gonna round up to, because if you go into one of these, you got your $2.99 or $9.99. I did the $9.99 packs on every single one of them, except for Knights of the Frozen Throne, Catacombs, Kobolds and Catacombs, and Witchwood, which I did the $20 packs on. So when we get to those 3, so there's another 10. So we are at, is that the first one? Yep, 10. Saving for Logan would be 20. Rise of Shadows would be 30. 40, 50. And this I did the $20 one, so 70. This one I did the $20 one, so 90. This one I did the $20 one, so 110. 120. 130, 140, 150, 160. So basically I spent $160 to get into Wild, plus some of the cards I owned. I mean, I had a few good Wild cards, from rotated out sets from the time that I've played. But to become a new wild player, I've already spent $160 plus tax, probably closer to 180, plus 300 gold. And as you can see, as we go back here, my collection is only at 40%. Keep in mind, I own all but one standard card, which is Hierarchic Zell from Paladin. I just haven't felt the need to craft them, honestly. So yeah, $180 and not even half the collection. Keeping in, like I said, keeping in mind that I own all of the standard. So this is only counting. I mean, this collection is showing me standard and wild, but whereas I owned all the standard, um, like I said, except for one card here, the Hierarchic Zell. Um, that $180 basically boosted me up maybe like 8% if you look at this for collection. I think I was at 32% before, $180 later, and 300 gold, I'm at 40%. So to become a new wild player, if you didn't start in 2014 and fulfill all the sets, or you took a break, or for whatever reason you're just starting to play the game now and you want to become a wild player, um, just keep in mind, I hope you have some very, very, very deep pockets, because I spent, what I thought was a reasonable amount of money, $180, and it upped me 8%. And it did give me, when they did the bundles, I got four, random wild legendaries, which was pretty cool, plus my 30 packs, but that also cost $30, you know. And actually, I forgot to add those on. So 180, so that's $210 and 300 gold. And I went up 8% in my collection. So yeah, if you want to get into wild, make sure you got some deep pockets. Or have been playing a long time. Uh, so with that said, like I said, my name's Grim Claus. My reviews don't have to be grim. You can call me grim. My reviews don't have to be grim as long as the products are good. I mainly concentrate on the three P's: products, people, and puzzles. But I also do video game reviews, such as this, with gameplay footage. And I also do video reviews like ASMR and stuff like that, or like reaction videos. If you guys would like to see me play Adventures, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Battlegrounds, Arenas, Duels, um, I think that's it. Let's see. Let's just do this one more time. Adventures, um, Battlegrounds, Arena, Duels, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, the new Mercenaries mode, and the Diablo Immortal beta that I'm part of coming up soon. It's going to be a little bit. If you'd like me to do any 7 of those modes, please leave comments down in the sections. And the ones that, have the more comments saying, try this out, I'll put those videos up first. But I'll try to get all 8 different types of videos. One on Adventures, one on Book of Heroes, one on Book of Mercenaries, um, one on Battlegrounds, one on Arena, one on Duels, one on the Mercenaries mode, and one on Diablo Immortal. So I'll try to get those 8 videos out, but I'm going to do them in order of your comments of which you would like to see me play. Just write down in the comments which ones you would like to see me play and review, and I'll do those videos first, and then I'll get to the other, excuse me, it's short-term memory, I guess. It was Adventures, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Battlegrounds, Duels, um, Duels, Arena, Diablo more. So 8 videos. Wait, it's gonna be 9. Adventures, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Arena, Battlegrounds, and Duels. Um, and then the Mercenaries mode. I'm missing something here. Adventures, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Battlegrounds, Adventure, Battlegrounds, Adventures, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Battlegrounds, Arena, and Duels. And then the new Mercenaries mode. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm coming up with 8, but like I said, whatever you guys kind of comment the most on, those are the videos I'll put out first. But I'll make sure I get to all 8 or 9 of them. So with that said, again, please like, subscribe. For getting into Wild, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 Grim Claws because you need deep, deep pockets. Wild is fun as hell, but you need deep, deep, deep pockets to start Wild fresh, and that is something a lot of us don't have. So I mean, just the access to it is limited by the size of your wallet, and that is something that's never good for a game. So I'm gonna give 2 claws out of 5 for getting into Wild or becoming a new Wild player in this day and age. If you're a whale, then I would probably give it 4 out of 5 because honestly, Wild has a lot of priests and shitty combos that kind of mess up your day and make it not so fun. So I'm not going to give it a 5 out of 5, but for the average person, 2 claws out of 5 claws. And yeah, I'm not trying to be OCD on you guys, but yeah, it was Adventures, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Battlegrounds, Arena, Duels, the Mercenaries mode that's coming up, Adventures, Book of Heroes, Book of Mercenaries, Arena, Battlegrounds, Duels, Mercenaries mode, and Diablo mode. I guess it is only 8 videos, so yeah. And the ones you guys want to see me do the most, like I said, comment. I'll tally up the comments and I'll put all the videos out in those orders. So also keep in mind, like I said, coming up this week and next week, there'll be the e-scooter review on the Brookstone Blue Line Elite 10. There will be the JLab Bluetooth headphones, which are fucking amazing. You're gonna want to see that. The Elon Musk review, the in-depth ASMR review. That's over the next 2 weeks. The 2 weeks after that, there will be the Forged and the Barons review with gameplay footage and this Wild video of how to become a Wild player in this day and age and how much it actually costs. So keep that open over the next month. And then, like I said, the 8 other videos of the gameplay footage you guys want me to play, I'll work over the month after that. Probably put out 2 per week. That way I can get it all done within a month. And all 8 modes done. If Diablo Immortal is, whenever the beta starts, that'll obviously affect being able to do it all in a month. but everything else I can do. And the Mercenaries mode, actually, whenever that's released, that's going to affect being able to do it all in a month. Besides that, I think that's it. We got the scooter, the headphones, the Elon Musk, the ASMR. The Forged and the Barons review with gameplay, um, oh yeah, this video right here. Sorry about that, guys. So that's 8 videos. Like I said, look for those over the course of the next month, and then the month after that, I'll do the other 8 videos, as promised in this video. So for now, Grim Claws is out, and please like, subscribe, and share to as many social media accounts as you can, because I've been looking at my analytics, and a lot of my clicks are coming from other social media accounts. Check out my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook. It's actually my personal Facebook, so you have access to my personal information. And just to see how I live my day-to-day life, it's kind of like a behind-the-scenes type of thing. So, yeah, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, those are all places, and Reddit, those are all places I post. If you can think of any more that you want to share them to, that would be great. Share them in every place you can. Just make sure you put them in the proper forums that they go to so they don't get removed. And I would vastly appreciate it, more than you would know. So, Grimclaw's out, and I will talk to you guys later.